7 chakras: Muladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura, Anahata, Shuddha, Sahasrara. These chakras represent basic human nature in some form, like fear, desire, emotions, all those things. Now the chakras are really energy. Okay, it is energy through the energy system which operates these chakras. And chakras and energy system are related to the mind. So any blockage in the mind will block the chakras and vice versa. So there was a very systematic way by which we can free this energy and the mind, so that we can evolve into higher and higher level of consciousness. That's what this system of chakra, yoga and meditation is about. Hello. So this is and the energy controls the endocrine glands like pineal gland, pituitary gland, adrenal gland, which are responsible for body function. The mind controls the energy. Okay. So now what happens is there's a mutual relationship between the mind, energy, and the physical functioning. So by mastering these gradually, you can make the mind progressively silent, and as you make the mind progressively silent, you become aware of your inner nature, which is your inner consciousness or self. So this is what chakra system is about, and it's about yoga is about operating on this system. So I'm trying to, the physical part of the yoga I don't cover, because many people somewhere they cover yogasana, all those things, yogasana, pranayama they cover. I cover the psychological and spiritual aspects of chakra system in this class. And each chakra takes about at least half a day to really cover, give a justification for each chakra. So that's why each chakra is one class. So that's why it will go up to 7 to 8 classes. Okay. Even half day is not sufficient, and normally I cover for 1 day. So roughly about 1 day is required to dedicate to each chakra.
You said mind, energy and the chakra. You said that energy is controlled by the mind.
Yeah.
Okay, now the thing is just energy as it is. Does it have a role to play?
Just energy as it means?
That means, does it become independent of the mind at any stage?
No. Mind and energy are like two wings of the bird. Okay. There's no, when the mind operates, energy operates. When the energy operates, mind operates.
So this energy is something like prana, or is it different?
It's prana.
It's prana. So we just take off tangentially, when they say clinically it's physical parameters are not functioning, mentally is alive. What does that statement mean in context to this?
You've been people in coma?
Something like coma, right?
See, in coma what happens? The mind itself can go into different states. Actually, I covered the states of the mind in last class. Various like stone and everything. So mind, I don't know if I have a slide I just show you. Classes are such that each class is linked to other. They are not independent classes. So what I cover in one class will get covered. So let us say this is this x-axis, this y-axis. This is consciousness. This is energy. Okay. So how consciousness and energy are related? That's what evolution is about. So here, if you like draw a line like this, this shows various points of energy and consciousness. So energy can be in different states. Energy can be frozen. Energy can be flowing. Energy can be vapor. Is equal to, like, for example, ice, water, let's say steam. Right? So these are the three states of energy in general. What are states of consciousness? Unaware, semi-aware, fully aware. Right? So now the whole existence is a play of this energy and consciousness. So this stone is mineral is here, stone, frozen and no awareness. Okay, then plants, animals, humans, divine, enlightened. So that's what the evolution is about. So when you say somebody is in coma, what it means is that the person is he has gone to a lower energy state, fallen. Energy state has fallen. Okay, his awareness has dropped. He is still alive because his system is kept alive with energy. His awareness level has dropped. Energy level has dropped. He has moved more towards the stone kingdom. Whereas the enlightenment means he moved towards more higher level of energy and higher level of awareness. Okay. So in a person who is in coma, the awareness level has gone down because nervous system is not functioning. But energy is there, okay, which is required for keeping the body alive. So the energy is not able to move the body, but it's required. What is required, minimum required for operation is there. That's what coma is about.
See this one more this little clarification. When we use the word understanding, like do you understand?
Yeah.
What is that actually? What we are actually trying to imply when we use that word? Do you understand? Or when I say I understand?
Yeah. See that I cover in the class today.
Okay.
Okay. What is the meaning of understanding? What is the meaning of awareness?
Okay.
Right. So we can start the class. Anybody else? So good morning, everybody. We'll start the class. We'll chant Omkara. Please switch off your mobile phones. Sit silently. Make yourself comfortable. Become aware of your breath. As you become aware of your breath, the mind becomes silent. The mind and breath are related to each other. Sit with awareness that you are not the body, mind or intellect, you are pure awareness. Become one with the divine source within you. Feel that inner silence, peace, bliss. So my pranams to all divine light of the self, Atmajyothis. Today we will continue the class on metamorphosis. So this class is actually a continuation class. These are series of classes, at least 9 or 10 classes. They are not independent classes. So those who have missed the first 2 classes, they have missed some aspect of continuity of thought. So I request you to come for the future classes so that you don't miss out anything. And those of your friends or anybody who wants to start fresh, will start a fresh batch starting from class 1. Because there's various concepts and thoughts which are very interlinked. So those who have come new today, can you please introduce yourself?
My name is Jayashree, and I'm into HR and things like that. And spiritual consciousness I have.
So how did you come from all this?
Actually, sir, Ravindra talking to you.
My name is Jagdish. I'm in business. Actually, I follow Ramana Maharshi.
Yeah, those who attended the last class, can you please share whether you were able to do some practices, whether you were able to observe something, were there any insights, new insights which you had?
Yeah, we practice not very regularly, but twice in a week I try to focus on Mulana Rajapurana. It was better than the first day what I did it in the class.
Yeah.
It was much better. I could really go into silence and stay for some time feeling that some sort of tingling sensation in that area.
Right.
It was really nice.
So what are any insights onto your life?
I feel after that I feel calmness in the mind and more happier.
Sure.
To identify your fears, start working on knowing them what fears.
Fears, what happened?
Identify them.
Oh, you are able to identify. So identification of fear helps you,
Yes.
right? Because ignorance and fear is more dangerous. When you identify, you will be able to overcome them, right?
ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ
ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಹೆಸರು
ರಾಮಸ್ವಾಮಿ
ರಾಮಸ್ವಾಮಿ
ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಗೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಬೇರೆ ಏನಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಬರೋಕ್ಕಾಗಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ
continue for the classes.
Practiced about 50% of the time, and I'm finding it very helpful, giving me a lot of bliss and some things which were actually hidden from me about my own present life were revealed because of that, making me feel very fresh and energetic.
That your husband should say.
I can second that.
Okay.
I find the three, combining the three omkars, the three stages of omkar, Rahu and Ma, very useful. I find that synchronization of the breath is happening automatically.
Very good.
Inside I don't feel, but I do it. Meaning sensitivity is not there. But more than what I feel, I would like to express what others have told. They said they see some calmness.
Okay, that's good.
But I don't know whether I feel the calmness, that level of awareness.
This thing is the supervisor is there for. Deepak?
Last time I did not
You didn't
attend
attend.
first class.
Okay. So we have this Prema. She is my old student. She stays in America. She's come here for some time. She is also acupuncture specialist. She's my wife.
Shall you turn on the fan?
Just okay. My wife Mamata and my daughter Katyayani is an artist. So I think we can move so that we don't leave any gaps. We can come closer. Possibly make one circle rather than two circles. So come to the front. Katyayani, come to this way. One row.
We have to make one row to get it back.
ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಒಂದು
ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದೇ
one circle.
If you don't mind, please get up. We'll arrange the chairs. If you don't mind, please get up and arrange the chairs. ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡಿ ಇರೋ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ಬೋದು ಆಚೆ
So this class is metamorphosis. Where I cover systematically aspects of human consciousness. The psychiatrists, psychologists, they cover human consciousness, which is pathological condition, which has gone into a problematic condition. Here we are looking at human consciousness. What are its possibilities, potentials, and how it will open up. There are many HR professionals and the class we conduct where you would speak of motivation and all those things, right? Motivation and how to manage your time. All they are more about skills. Here we are not speaking about skills, we are speaking about the fundamental nature of consciousness, fundamental issues where we can look at that and address the consciousness as a basis. That's what yoga is about. That's what spirituality is about. It's not about blind practices. It's not about learning something and practicing it like a path routinely. It's more about becoming more aware, more understanding, more clarity about life as such. The first chakra I told is about Muladhara, the root chakra. We talked about some 2-3 meditations, different meditations. Muladhara is about the fear, the survival. Okay, that's why it operates on the adrenaline gland, which is required for survival, fight or flight. All our life is about the basis of human life. The basis of any life is fear. That's what. Now fear affects us in various ways in our life. Any decision we make is somewhere the basis is fear. That's what we learned in last class. Right. Now next class is about Swadhisthana. So this is the center of our energy. The energy generation center is Manipura. The energy storage center is Swadhisthana. It's like a battery where the energy gets stored. Okay, generation happens at the stomach level, Manipura chakra. Food digestion, the breathing, all those things happen at Manipura chakra. The energy gets stored in the Swadhisthana. This is what we call as Kundalini. Okay, the energy gets stored at the just above the base of the spine, below Manipura chakra. So this is the center of our energy. That's called Swadhisthana. Swa means self. Adhisthana means the basis. So basis of our life, or foundation of our life is energy. Or where I am established is Swadhisthana. Swa means I. Adhisthana means established. I am established is energy. Life is energy. So now let me ask you. You have seen people who are very energetic. You have seen people who are very dull. Okay? You have seen people with bubbling with energy. Okay? Where do you stand? On a scale of 1 to 10, if I ask you, where do you stand? And why you stand there?
Changes every day.
I'm not speaking of average. I'm not speaking of day to day. I'm speaking of average. Right? So, on an average, okay, we go up and down in energy. There's no question about that. But average, even people with bubbling energy also go down in energy. They take rest. So, but what happens is when I say energy is related to achievement, is related to total theme of life, right? So, if you look at energy level, where you stand on a scale of 1 to 10. So, if you want to do self-evaluation, where we see where you are. Just give
I would say I'm below potential. I'm not in my potential.
We'll analyze why it is so in this class. Okay? What to do is in next class. Okay, we can't cover everything. So what I try to do is actually I try to do both classes in one day today. I found people can't take that. so much of work. So we'll look analyze the situation. Okay. Are we clear? So where do you stand, sir? 1 to 10. Below 5, how many people are there? Below 5? So everybody wants to play safe.
I think in terms of external expression I may be low, but internally I would say more than 5.
See, there's nothing called internal and external.
No, what I mean is
What?
I feel energetic inside, and it's not. I mean, if you take a marketing person, he's always. I mean, as an analogy, he's always running around brisk. A salesperson. He's more on the aggressive side, but my expression of energy is more of quietude.
Is aggression energy?
No, not necessarily, but I'm just trying to. I'm trying to say that the expression is different.
Expression is different.
Correct.
Okay. So the question is, what is inside, what is outside? They're not different.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I get that point.
You cannot be inside something and outside something.
Correct.
Then that is called a split personality.
No, I'm only trying to relate it from the standard definition from the society perspective.
So here nothing of a standard applies here. Everything is required. Whatever is taken as standard, whatever is taken as this thing will question. Okay? Will not accept everything blindly. The whole process is of inquiry, no blind reasoning.
I was only trying to say from the standard management.
Management perspective. Yeah, management here, no management here. Okay? This is not a management class. So here we are inquiring. The inquiry is if somebody feels energetic inside. That energy gets expressed outside something. It may not be that he will make $1 million business. Okay? It may not be that he may build a big bungalows. But his energy gets expressed in various ways. In some way. How it is depends on the person. So, what about you? Yeah, it is okay. Okay, you don't talk. It's not Jayashree.
Yes, I think I am better.
Okay, Ashok? 6. Yeah, I think everybody wants to play safe. They want to give some part, but they don't want to say below average. Okay. So let us understand the different types of energy. So what are different types of energy you have? The physical energy. Okay. So physical energy is one type of energy. Somebody who does go to gym and does some strong work, builds some good muscles, okay, eats some good food, definitely has a bigger physical energy. Could be. Okay. So physically, doing exercise, eating right type of food, okay, you get a physical energy. Right. So the physical energy gets affected by your diseases. It helps. Even the person may be very strong. He may have 6 packs. But if he gets a fever, his physical energy is down. Okay, are we speaking that energy here? I don't think we are speaking of that energy. Okay, physical energy is dependent on what? The exercise, the food, okay, and health condition.
That is also correlated with the inner energy also.
Yeah, I'm coming to that.
Yes.
I'm coming to that, right? The physical energy. Then there is a psychological energy. What is the psychological energy? The emotional energy. Emotion is energy in motion. Okay. Energy is in motion, it's called emotion. If you don't have energy, emotional energy, even if you have a strong body, there's no movement at all. So it's the emotional energy which drives the physical body, physical structure. So you said that morning 8 o'clock you start, the energy is there. After some time it goes down. That's the physical energy. That's the physical energy. So physical energy gets exhausted as you do some work. It gets exhausted. And then you need again refuel it. Eat something, drink something. What's the emotional energy about? something triggers our emotions. Okay? Something makes us move is emotional energy. However you are tired, okay? If your child starts crying, you gather all energy to pick up the child. Right? So you may be exhausted, but your emotional attachment to the child makes you get up even in the physical condition. Move towards the child. The mother who has given birth to a child is able to attend to the child 24 hours a day in spite of physical condition. Right? So, which energy is greater? The physical or the emotional? Emotion is the greater. Emotion is the drives the physical. A person may be very strong physically, but still if the emotional energy is low, he will be like a dead duck. Have you seen such people? There is no emotional energy because there is no movement. Right? The house is on fire. The child is crying inside. The mother will break open the door and rush towards the child to pick up the child. She never imagines that she has the ability to break open the door in normal condition, physical energy. So, the emotional energy is greater than the physical energy. Where does the emotional energy come to us? How does the energy of emotional energy operates in us?
Regarding some
That's operations. But why we have emotional energy? What kind of emotional energy is there for us? We are attached to something, right?
Love, compassion. Due to love, compassion, or
Due to love,
love, compassion,
Compassion.
or hatredness also towards something.
hatred also. Yeah, hatred also is a tremendous energy, right? So this guy, what is it? The Krishna in Mathura was attacked some 13 times by Jarasandha. Every time he was defeated. It's a hatred energy. Okay, when people want to fight, win a war or match, and all, they keep on coming and attacking. Hatred also is energy. Love is also energy. Okay. What else energy we have? Anger. Yeah. Then?
We define in two terms, constructive.
Positive and negative.
There are two types of energy, positive and negative. Right? Positive and negative, there are two types of energy. Do you have any other types of energy? Neutral also. Nothing. No movement. Neutral here. Actually, there are only two types of energy. Okay? That's not positive and negative. The energy of fear and energy of love. There are only two basic forces in nature. There are only two basic forces in nature, in human life. One is called fear and other is called love. Compassion, then love, all those things come into. I want something, my daughter, my child, this all comes in the love. The fear factor is survival. Okay? There are only two types of basic energy factors. One is called energy of fear, energy related to fear, energy related to love. The fear and love are two basic energy factors. They trigger the basic emotions. So the fear is Muladhara. The love is the heart center. So which comes first? Fear or love?
The process of expansion, love comes first.
Yeah, but let us say there's fear and love simultaneously. Which is more stronger?
Situation is stronger. That is it.
Actually, the fear is a stronger emotion. Okay? The fear is a stronger emotion. Love is a weaker emotion in the sense it requires a development. Fear doesn't require development. Fear is there born. Okay? Love requires a growth. That's why it's a heart center. Whereas fear is the Muladhara, it's a basic already there. Love requires allowing, you have to allow it to expand. Okay? There is a ability to allow the love to grow. It's like a flower.
It's mild also.
Huh?
Love is mild also.
Mild also. So there are two types of what do you call this energy? The fear energy, the love energy. The fear energy is equal to stone. The love energy is equal to flower. Which is stronger? The stone can't crush the flower. But flower is life, stone is death. Okay? The flower is stronger, but death.
Yes.
Stone is life. Okay? The life, flower has a life in it which requires opening up. That's the heart center. Okay? The fear is it is stronger actually. Okay? So they did an experiment, science, one of the experiments they did. In the experiment, the emotion for a child is very strong in case of with the mother, any animal. They put a monkey, come to the front row. They put a monkey and the mother in a tank, water tank, and started pumping water into the tank. So the monkey kept on his child above his head. The water started rising, and when water came to the level of the nose, the child was kept under the foot and mother stood under the head. So the fear overrides finally. Okay? The human evolution is overcoming this fear and allowing life to happen, growing love. The fear is the natural gravity. Growth is love, ability to overcome this fear in different circumstances and become flower as human beings. That's what spiritual evolution is about. That's why the heart center, Anahata, is the center for love. Muladhara is the center for fear. The emotional energy is stronger than the physical energy. Now, can you have sustained emotional energy all the time? All the time you can have the same sustained emotional energy you have all the time? Possible? Yes or no? That's what high energy people are. The emotional energy is sustained. Okay?
That is what they say as bliss. He is in the state of bliss. When you talk about some high state,
no, the bliss is basically, the bliss of course, bliss is basic, bliss is your natural state. The bliss flowers into love, love flowers into energy. So that is a sustained level of energy.
See, there is always a thing the concept of satsang is when you go and sit with a person whose energy level is so high that when you get into his aura, our consciousness level changes. That means without his effort, he is able to transform us. So that is what you are trying to tell now.
No, I'm not referring to the transformation level. I'm speaking of how somebody's energy can be sustained.
So Gautama Buddha was in this state. What is
No, that's another level of energy.
That's higher than this.
Higher than this. Okay,
Can
that
you give an example?
I think okay, right. I'm just questioning you, probing you, so that you think of something. So, can anybody have a sustained emotional energy for a long time? Your daughter has become for 24-year-old or 25-year-old. So, do you have same amount of emotional energy with respect to your daughter as you had in the early beginning stages? If there's a trouble for the daughter, will you rush? Only the difference is earlier she was dependent on you, now she's not dependent on you, but your energy level is same. So, what we are attached to, what we think as our own, our emotional level is highest. Energy level is highest. So, what belongs to us, the emotional level is highest. What doesn't belong to us, the fear level is highest. That's the opposite. What doesn't belong to us, the fear level is highest. Right? this threat, what is not, in a company of people who are friendly, you feel more relaxed. Whereas people who are strangers, you feel stressed. The energy of fear gets triggered. So beyond emotional energy, there's an intellectual energy. What is intellectual energy? The ability, the intellect is actually directs the emotion. Should direct. Does intellect direct your energy in your life, or emotion directs energy in your life? Emotion directs your life in your life.
Intellectual energy actually it distinguishes between. I mean, it controls the emotions. Like
It
this is
should.
right, this is- yeah,
It should.
It should.
But does it?
No. Because there's situations.
Does it? Is intellectual energy directing your emotional energy, or emotional energy is directing intellectual energy? What is it about in your life? What is it?
There's something above that which controls
Huh?
this intellectual.
What is it?
There's something above us.
That's I am not somebody else.
It doesn't control us.
And sometimes both can happen both ways.
Yeah.
Sometimes we get carried away, we don't know.
Come to the front. Sometimes.
We get carried away, so we don't know what's happening. Then we realize we have been.
So then that means intellectual energy has got blocked. Emotional energy is operating.
Even though we know it is right or wrong, sometimes due to emotions we just try to.
So the spirituality means from lower level energy moving to higher level energy. This is a definition of spirituality. Your intellectual energy should control emotional energy, not the other way. When people are angry, I didn't know what, I slapped him, I didn't know what the hell happened. Intellect stopped. Okay, when the fear energy has overtaken you, the higher energy, intellectual energy has got blocked. Have you experienced in your life?
Yes.
What I said?
Yes.
Jayashri?
Yes.
So when the fear overtakes, or anger overtakes, anger is actually, the basis is fear. Understand? The basis of anger is fear. Okay? When the anger comes, there are only two basic types of energy. One is fear, anger, energy of fear, and energy of love. When anger is there, what is the basic fear? The reasoning ability stops. Thinking never stops. Okay.
Delusion.
Delusion again. I couldn't get. What, sir? I've been telling so many times. See, when you are angry, there are only two basic types of energy, right? What are the basic types of energy? The fear and love. When the fear factor comes into picture, I don't know what the hell happened. I got so angry and hit him. Okay? So that means your ability to think reasonably is gone. So what happened to intellectual energy? Block. Okay? Emotional energy has taken over, but that emotional energy is coming from Mooladhara. Okay? Fear energy. Right? It came from there. Which comes from base, root. Whereas love energy comes from the heart. Intellectual energy comes from the here. Okay? So the question is, which energy source are you using in your life? Huh?
What dimension is our operating?
Operating from. Understand? So is the tail wagging the head or head wagging the tail in your life? Are you able to operate from a higher and higher energy level of universe, or are you operating from the lower and lower energy level of universe? So example of emotional energy is, there was a freedom struggle for India. Okay. You know what was the changing point in the freedom struggle of India? The song called Vande Mataram. Vande Mataram. The British Empire was so powerful, very powerful. There was no sunset in the British Empire. All the way from Japan to UK, the British Empire was very powerful. There was no sunset in the British Empire. They had all the armies and guns. And the Indians had come to a stage of total
Surrender.
not in surrender.
Submission.
It's a given up. Submission. And how can you fight against Britishers? They have guns, they have energy. Then what changed the situation is the song called Vande Mataram. The country is called the mother. Okay? How can you keep the mother under prison? That appealed to Indians and that unleashed the emotional which cannot be controlled with the guns. Okay. So the emotional energy is of two types. One is emotional energy related to myself, my daughter, my child, my family. Emotional energy related to higher universal for a greater benefit of the world. Collective consciousness. So which emotional energy are you operating from? Which is higher of these two? Did you get the question? Right? So what are the two types of energy I speak of? Emotional energy is simply two types. Fear and love. The love itself is for myself
Self.
or
Self
for
only.
the whole.
We are not having a whole. It is only self.
So when you operate from these levels,
Yes.
your energy levels will be higher.
Oh, I have a question.
Yes.
If someone operates from a higher energy level, then does the lower energy levels get automatically aligned or automatically?
They'll actually they will become less and less important in decision making. So, what energy level you operate from? When you operate from a higher energy level, the energy level of love. Love is expansion. The fear is contraction, survival. Okay? Love itself for myself, which is my true. Actually, your energy level will be higher when you have to take care of your children. You will definitely work hard. So, if your energy is related to the universe, collective consciousness, then you will operate from higher energy level. Are you clear?
So does that mean the personal, like for example, I have a family, but I'm predominantly intellect driven, and service oriented. Does that mean something will happen that my family will automatically be taken care of, or I have to make sure consciously operate that at the emotional level also?
No, that all depends on your root belief systems. Then come to that. So that's a deeper level. Right? What will happen to the family? I'll take it happens at the your belief system level. Okay. So there are two types of emotion energy: the fear and love. Love itself for the love for the myself, and love for the larger self, this collective consciousness. So depending on where you operate from, your energy level will be very different. The energy gets guided by the intellect. Okay. The intellect actually overpowers the lower energies and gives a direction. So it's like if without intellect giving direction, the energy will be just diffused. Intellect will be able to help you focus, go in this direction. Okay. So what affects the emotional energy?